Imagine Woodrow Wilson stepping up to the podium, adjusting his glasses and grinning at the crowd. "Ladies and gentlemen," he begins, "welcome to the era of reform, a time when we decided that the Gilded Age was just too shiny and not nearly practical enough. Let's tackle trusts that were bigger than a dirigible and conditions that made factories feel like sweat lodges. We need to roll up our sleeves and whip up some laws that actually work." With a twinkle in his eye, he continues, "Remember, ladies and gents, behind every great reform is a team of fed-up citizens. So let's get to work improving labor laws and maybe, just maybe, making life a bit more bearable. Together, we can turn the tide of progress with a smile and a pen." And with a flourish, he concludes, "Nothing like a little democracy to spice things up."